Everybody, welcome back to Rusty Gears Season 3, Episode 35 with me, Sid. I've got this cool mask on. It's, spooky. I probably should take that off, though. See my beautiful features. Yeah, anyway. We're here at South Town. And the other night, Shino invited a number of the gears to come on and do a little bit of work over here. So we've come over. We're not working on it. He's actually eroding the docks, and the acacia's got damage where people have walked past it, and insect damage, lots of things. For my part, didn't do a huge amount down here, but we set up, this is the Harbour Master's office. So the storyline behind this settlement, this area, goes that this is where the ship has landed, and then there's this setup, and they've made, docks and the stuff. One of the things over here, for example, this is the original barracks building, which I think Nan Grandid did the pathing around here. I've been asked by Punk to set up a mine shaft. Looking at a windstroke crane, my thought is actually over the thing. I've got some ideas. I've got some ideas for that one. But this is Punk's. I think all Punk's work, but you know, done these amazing little bunk beds and lots of chisel work around the place, as you can see. So yeah, nice little atlas and various bits and pieces, and presumably various tools that have been used by us in the process of making this place. Yeah, so there's going to be a mine here. Down there is actually certainly the brown coal down there. There's going to be a tower there. I know Shino is on about taking a copy of the ship and cutting it up and turning it using World Edit to make some buildings that actually look like they were made out of the wreck of another ship, which I think will look quite cool. And over this way we come over to some other bits and pieces. So this is a work in progress that Shino started, but is a community project really. So we've gone with torches everywhere. Big structure here. I can't remember what the Shino said, but then you got your paths and bunk houses and little bits and pieces like this. Over there, hello chucking. Over there is Mark 1 my build. So Shino started the tower, and he had a vision of a crane hanging over the top where they can have a dock here. So I put this in. It's the difference between having several hours or days or even weeks planning and thinking about what you're going to do to literally build a crane there, and it's like, right, so we've got this now. I'm not happy with this spindly bit here, but there's nothing I can do about it. If I was going to do this again, I would pull this out a block further so this wasn't connected to the counterweight. I would probably do these a little bit tighter as well, but it gives the impression of a crane, which is what we're after. This is actually all Shino stuff down here, so he's building his bamboo forest. There's a lot of bamboo used in the roofs. There's quite a lot of fruit trees down here. Don't think at this time of year they're going to be fruiting very much. Orange trees, dead trees, pomegranates stuff. Yeah, so that's what we did the other night. I'm not going to do anything down here today. This was just this is what I've been up to kind of segment. Now, what I've also been up to between episodes is I finished off the roads over at Spawn. because this should be coming out on May the 3rd. On May the 4th, it's International Star Wars Day, we should be having one of our first VIP in the vintage story community element guests. So hopefully this was what I'm doing today. Per has actually got the church windows done. Those are obviously chiseled up, and then you've got all of that going on there. You've got the glowy stuff and purple stuff. Not all done like this yet. I think if I just kind of squidge around here, these ones are flush in the window. These ones are still kind of sticky outy because they've got that fence in the middle, which is going to be a bit of a pain. I think we could probably chisel that in though. I think there's ways we could make that work. And these ones are still sticky outy proudy, but you know, it's all progress. Progress is the name of the game. As best I can tell, the last time I looked, yep, our chickens have not been ravaged by any bears recently. And I'm just going to go and put my mask away. Boo boo, do do do. In we go. Right. And the other thing I have done is I have done some chiseling. I did this off camera, so we've got the paths, they run around. I think I got about as far as there. Now we've done this, they run over here, they run down here, so we've got a nice area here for a build, nice area here for a build, plenty of space over here for a build, lots of little space for pop-up stores or builds down here, plenty of space there for a build, more down the side of the walls. But yeah, we've brought everything in, and this is all chiseled. This is all top layer sliced out, then mixed in with slate. So somewhat painful to do, but worth it, I think. And obviously we even chiseled the steps in so they work. This area over here, however, is very dark. So it occurred to me that what we needed was some lampposts. So I have made, let me just come over here, and we'll pop one here. Here's as good a place as any. We'll take the master, because that doesn't stack very well. So what I've done is I've chiseled some chert and some basalt together. It's based on a basalt rock to get that, and then we've got a basalt post, and then we've got a basalt top like that. So that's the lamppost, and then I've got 24 of these, which I like. You can put them on. I had to, the glass, by the way, is to give them this enough space, and I'm not sure whether I prefer it like that or like that. I think I prefer it diagonally. And we're going to place a number of these around the build here. Maybe one there, one there. I've got 23 more to go, so I've got plenty. 1, 2, maybe one over here, 3. And obviously we can make more, that's not a problem. Let's go and get some here. 4, 5, 6. That shouldn't be too dark. 7, 8, 9. I've got, yeah, I'm going to have plenty. 10, 11. Counting with Sid again. 12. Well, that'll do for a first pass. So we're going to get these down. That will give this all a nice illumination at night, I hope. And then I've got some plans to do on the actual walls themselves. Just something I've been meaning to do for a while. But like everything, it just takes there's only so much you can do in any one period, you know, and so we have to accept that and just, you know, take our limitations. So let me get these all in, and I might throw in one down, maybe a few down here, I don't know, we'll see. I don't have to use them all, but I made plenty, so did three lots of copper to make the sheets for those, and I went with copper because we've got an abundance of it, plus it has that kind of steampunky vibe to me. So I could even potentially put one up here, couldn't I? Might not be a bad idea. And then we've got these, so 1, 2, 3. But I think they look quite good. I had originally thought about trying to do them as overhangy ones, but I think that would be too difficult for one of you. You're going to struggle to hang this from any kind of chisel block. You have to really faff around with the amount of items in the support, how many amount of voxels in the supporting structure. That is good. So we'll throw the rest in. Might throw one in up there, and we'll see how we go. But let me just get these all in, and I will be back in a moment. Alright, I have 4 of those left. I want that. Why did I bring the slate? Oh, I know why I wanted the slate. Yes, that's alright. So, the other thing I did make is I made myself a meteoric branch cutter. And these I put plenty around. I don't want to go too mad with them, and I've not done anything down here at the water slide because there's quite a lot of light sources in the form of lanterns all the way around here, and of course what are they? Oil lamps. So should be reasonably well lit in the spawn area now. And of course, you know, the walls are all lit up there, they're all lit down there, so hopefully enough lighting. Right, we are going to go, to a distant place. Let's go west. Go west. I can't remember the words. Tipped. Right, so in terms of over here, I've had a good explore, reasonably good explore down that way. Haven't really looked up this way yet, and there is that wolf just skidded on its belly all the way across there. We'll leave the wolf alone. It hasn't done anything to incur my wrath. And I have subsisted for the last 2 or 3 in-game days entirely on wolf meat, but let's not hold that against me. Right, what do you got? Maple leaves. Who are you? Have I not spoke to you yet? Doesn't look like anybody spoke. Stupid. Okay. No, come on, off. You're an artisan. Okay. An artifartisan. See, he buys stained clay. Or I wanted someone who sells stained clay. Ooh, sorry. I saw a cave and had to have a look. Yeah. Nope. We're not here for that. If I get distracted, I will get nowhere. What I actually need... Ooh, walnut. That might be an interesting one to do. Right, so grab me leaf cutters and cut away. So I need a whole load of foliage. And the leaf cutter is the way you get that. Or the branch cutter. Yeah, branch cutter. Oh, and it came out as an epic. That's good. Gave me about another 200 or so durability, which is nice. See, I know how to make a leaf cutter, a branch cutter even. A high quality epic branch cutter, not just any branch cutter. Anyway, I need basically to attack some leaves on various trees to get myself some foliage. And we are going to use this in addition to, and I could do with actually finding a granite dungeon. In fact, wasn't there a big underground dungeon on this continent? That one. I don't know what that, I think that's just a village. I don't know what it's manufactured out of, but that one was one of those underground functions. I could do with some aged granite blocks as well. I probably got a reasonable amount, but I doubt I will have enough. You know, you never have enough, can you? So let me just stock myself up on essentials. I mean, some essentials anyway. I'm not too worried. Are these all coming in at this as the same? Because when I was doing maple, so I got a lot of leaves which just didn't stack, which led to me to believe that there were different statuses of, you know, said leaves. However, these ones are stacking nicely. Gimme, go on. So maybe walnut leaves are the way to go. And I'm not going to complain at walnut timber either, so birch pine, bear. I'll not kill the bear, he's not done anything to me, has it? Maple. Need to find more walnut then, don't I? I don't. I'll keep it because I don't really want that wall though. Right, yeah. Let me go hunt around for a little bit more nutty walls and oak, maple. Or was it oak leaves where I was getting? None of these look like walnut. They are all maple and oak, aren't they? That is walnut. No, it's not. It's oak. Okay, damn it. There I was showing off my perfect knowledge of vintage story trees and apiary culture, and got it wrong at the first hurdle. Just maple. Alright, I need to hunt around and find myself an oak or another walnut or two, and I don't think I'm going to find them over here, so we need to head this way anyway to have a look at that that dungeon to see if it's got the right kind of oak. Damn it. Want myself some thing. I've got you, haven't I? Yes. Want myself some walnut. Okay. Anyway, I shall be back shortly. Okay, we got ourselves a bit of antiques thing. We got several stacks of walnut leaves, and so it's now time to head back. And fortunately, I missed the night, so I didn't get to see what this looks like lit up. So I won't say the issue I have with the wall, because the issue sounds like there's something wrong with the walls, and there really is nothing wrong with the walls. The walls are beautiful and perfectly functional. Now, some time ago, I went and did this, and I put this little drainage thing in, and added some water, and then I started and broke out a block and put some greenery in. And these are a little bit, just a teensy bit too clean for my liking. Again, this is a personal thing, and this is no criticism of the wall building or the wall itself. So, you know, if it were me, I would have roughed them up. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come in and I'm going to add a little bit of wear and tear to the walls. So, for example, here, we'll take that out there. We'll pop in here and we shall just put a little bit of green like that. Different texture, because that is obviously oak leaves and those are maple, but that's fine. It's not like I can't go and get more leaves of a different ilk if I feel the need. What I do need to do, however, is empty my I'm thinking about another one of those here, so there's two at this side. We don't have any water over at this edge yet. That doesn't mean to say we couldn't do one. We could make a lake here, for example. We have the makings of a lake. The only problem with lakes is that you're placing water and you end up with this, where everything ends up trapped in a current. But this will have a couple of those things on it as well, hence why I'm carrying that around. However, I do need to sort my inventory out because I am packed chocker with good stuff. So let me get my box out, because in there should be some walnut, which for now can live here in the lake house, having only one inventory slot doesn't help a great deal, I must say, but there you go. Doesn't matter. It's just a matter of turn and place, and then we can probably place you away. That will give me another slot, and we'll stick that fat away as well. I have a lot of sticks now as well, which is nice. Not particularly convenient right now when you don't want a lot of sticks and you want some inventory slots, but still, it is what it is, eh? You have to live with it. So, first pass we'll run along the bottom of the wall here, and we'll just we'll work out some structure around the place. I may actually go and grab some of those walnut seeds and just plant a few of those. Now, is there anything in here? Or is this just a hole? It is nothing more than a hole. So maybe we'll backfill that in as well. Do these need? Those are stunted, but they're ready. That is almost ready. September. There's probably nothing in the greenhouse because that's the wrong time of the year for greenhousing. So let's start off with some pond extension, I think, and yeah, I'll be back in a mo. Alright, it's another day. I've been to work, I've come home, I've had tea, I've eaten, and we're back at the wall. So I have duplicated that over here and here. Also here and here we've got them, and we have put in two over here as well, and we've kind of dressed these up a little bit. Interestingly, these will not place on blocks which are not full water sources. So if you're struggling with getting, I'm not going to do it in here because this is just too much effort for no real gain. If you're struggling with blocks and you can't figure out where the things are, these will actually tell you where the actual non-fall blocks are. In addition to that, I've worn the walls, so I've put some steps in, I've put some leaves in, I have landscaped this hill here a little bit just to make it less precipitous because it kind of went there and didn't feel right, and I have thrown in some aged granite bricks as well as stairs to give a breakage, plus this stuff will despawn if it's not in contact with ground or water, it appears. So this, even though you can pick them up, they appear to have some rules. Certainly one of the things I think we needed some kind of topiary bush, some chiselable leaves that we could do, because I'd love to be able to put leaves into these gaps, for example, and you can't chisel these. So all the way along here we have now got that. I've also planted some walnut trees around. I will grab a few more seeds, but I don't have them to hand at the moment. To pop a few other species of tree in. So that's that. The next thing is these panels. These big panels here need a little bit of wear and tear, and if I can manage it, the problem is now I know what I know about leaves, I don't see how I can easily. I suppose I could just stick a bit of dirt behind them. That might work. And that might give them the contact with the dirt that they need, or at least appear to need. This is an assumption, by the way, I haven't verified this, but we're starting to look pretty nice, and I don't think I'm going to be doing a huge amount more on this particular thing. Now, what did I come in here for? I wanted to see what tree seeds we got, if any. Plants and flowers, tree seeds. There you go. So we can have a little bit of pine. 1, 2. We'll bring you down here and pop that up there like that. I'm probably finished with these granite stones as well, actually. We've done you. I might try a couple of pear tree cuttings. A few maples, 1, 2, 3, and definitely a few oaks, 1, 2, 3, 4. That should give us, I think, a good selection. And while we're at it, I think we will lose, if we're going to granite, we can lose the granite bricks, and I can take the granite. Cobblestone is not going to be much use because that's what we actually have. What I want is maybe cobblestone stairs might be interesting. They'll give me some breakage, won't they? And in a minute, that's all that. Let's have a look over here in the rest. Granite gravel I'm going to have because it does add a nice texture. It doesn't really make a lot of sense, but it adds a nice texture. Sand, maybe not. That's a little bit too fine. And the skull cobble is definitely going to be used for something else, I'm sure. So, and we need to do that a little bit on the inside as well, although I'm not going to go quite to town on the inside. I think the inside would be better maintained in a castle wall. Although, technically speaking, I suppose the important bit is actually the outside. So maybe the outside will be better maintained. Who knows? Certainly not me. So we'll whack a few other trees down. I would rather not have them. I don't like, this is again a personal bugbear, don't like trees on the edge, so that where you can see a block. We'll pop down a pear tree there, and we'll pop down a pear tree maybe there just for extra texture. We'll stick a little bit of maple. What we like over here, yeah, we could definitely do with something around here, I think. We'll stick one over. Actually, we'll stick mainly oaks over there, so we'll stick a maple there. And you know, with the way that time flies on the server, I don't think we'll have any problems with these being grown in by the time we come to the 4th, even though, because for starters, I'm recording this on the 22nd, so I've got like a whole load of days of extra work and options ahead of me, so there will probably be a few other bits and pieces going on. Right, got all of that. They're all spare, don't need any of that. I have taken whoever's the ladder was, that was the scaling ladder on the side of the wall. I'm going to guess it was Andy was going over. I mean, you know, you've got an angel belt, Andy, now. You don't need the ladder. I stole it. I stole the ladder. Oh, and his expanding outwards. Look, it's growing. There's a field. You've got a rabbit problem. Damn you. I don't know how they're getting in. But don't worry. We'll sort them. He says missing. Oh wow! You are the luckiest rabbits alive. No baby bunnies were harmed in the making of this episode. That's believable, isn't it? You just watch me do it. Where did you just go? See you. Come here, you varmint. I need shotguns. That's what we need in this game. That wolf could have just come and do us all a favour, couldn't he? I don't know how those rabbits are getting in though. Well, maybe there. That's a solid block. Or over here, perhaps. Yeah, they could be. Yeah, they could be coming in over that. Anyway, there's not much I can do to stop them. They are determined. And that again was a very lucky bunny. Anyway, yeah, I'm getting distracted by rabbits. And there's a lot of them, and I could be skinning them for the meat, but I'm really not. There's a whole load of meat in the fridge here. Look, there's a lot of red meat there. I was a bit annoyed. My last generation of cow, and I do need to set another breed going. Was a bull. So we got a generation. You actually, yeah. I know. I'll kill you later when sorry. I shall take you down to the farm down upstate. I think that's a euphemism used for the dogs, isn't it? Although we wouldn't use that in the UK because we don't have states like that. Anyway, yeah, I'm getting distracted. Panels. We're going to break these up a little bit, and I am going to. Oh, yeah. There's one. You see, that was where I had some leaves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try a trick here. I'm going to go and borrow a piece of dirt. Anybody got a piece of dirt they don't want? Anybody? I'll take it from somewhere where no one will miss it. Like, say there. Boop. And I am going to put you in... Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. Hang on. I'm not going to put you there then, because that apparently is inside the building. Right, let me fix. We will fix it. We will mend it. We will make it shine, shine, shine. Right, yeah, let me, I know, if you recognise that song, you have just proved your age. Yeah, I've got a little bit of, this is definitely where angel bells come in, where you want to get this kind of fancy smancy building going on. So I should hopefully be able to get away with that. Let's see how that goes. That one over there that we kept on despawning seems to have fixed itself, so if the dirt works we'll hide a bit more in there. But yeah, that was annoying. I don't want my leaves to vanish. yeah, so we have got I can't really use those. We've got those, we've got a little bit of that, we've definitely got plenty of that. So, well, you know, the idea here is I'm going to probably not even bother with that one because it's such a, we'll just do stuff like this just to break up the monotony in the walls and just give it a little teensy bit of texture. And that is going to be what I'm going to be doing now for the next hour or so. So I will get that done and I shall be back with you. I'll also keep my eye on my experiment with this stuff, to see whether putting that little bit of dirt back there helps. If it does, then we know the trick to put a few more pieces in here, although other than around this gatehouse area where I can't get away with doing that, I'll probably set them back and put the dirt out of sight. Anyway, back in a bit. Alright, well, I think I'm about done. I've chucked some vines on. I've even damaged the top a little bit, just put a little bit of wear and tear there. This is all around here. We got the stuff. Trees are starting to pop up. I think this one's probably less than a day, and I am happy. I've even knocked out in a few places. I've knocked out, so there was like a slab there, and I've knocked that out. I'm not sure where the slab went actually. I don't recall picking it up, but anyway. So on this side, pretty much there, the trees are starting to pop up. These will be in you know, a day. I think the most of me is less than a day. Less than a day. I think that one's less than a day. That obviously is going to take a while, as is that. But I think one of them has got a day. Less than a day. About a day, less than a day, but I think that's looking reasonably good, and it appears that putting things on dirt is keeping the leaves alive, so hopefully that's there. I haven't taken the leaves any higher up. I did contemplate having some cascading off the top, but I thought that might be too much. On the inside, I just put a little tiny bit of wear and tear, nothing major, because you know it's just to add a little bit of texture without going too over the top. So the lampposts I really like. I think they well, personally I really like them, but I did design and build them, so of course I would really like them. I mean, you know, they're mine. So yeah, waiting for some trees to grow in, and everything will be Gucci, hopefully. So on that note, we are going to call it an episode at this stage, and until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.